Now, few people get to know a president, and tonight we spoke with a man who got to know the president's Bush and his family very well. He was a Secret Service agent, and he said that in that role, the Bush family treated him like family.
He has lived a life most of us can hardly imagine.
Secret Service, it got to the point where there was such a bond and a commitment. It was mutual.
After Vietnam, Paul Kelly joined the Secret Service, and because he spoke fluent Mandarin, one of his first assignments was to accompany Ambassador George Bush to China.
And he had C. Fred Bush, the Cocker Spaniel, with him, and Barbara, of course. And
in China?
In China, in Beijing. And at that time, it was pretty much acknowledged that that was the only domesticated dog in China.
That's when the friendship started. Kelly worked for 5 presidents, including these 4, but it was the Bush family and their kindness that has touched him most.
They were sincere, they were outgoing, and they were very considerate of everybody.
Later in his Secret Service career, Kelly was the swimmer. Whenever George Bush went on or in the water, Paul Kelly was there.
His hat fell in the water one day. And he says, "Kelly, you going to get that?" And I said, "I don't do windows and I don't do hats." and so then I reached over with a gaff hook and I got the hat.
He spent over 20 years with the Secret Service. Paul Kelly came to know world leaders, but perhaps it was George H.W. Bush he admired most.
And he wants to complete his missions. And I think he did that today.
On the Cape, I'm Bill Shields, WBZ News.
That's a beautiful story there. Paul Kelly was invited to the services here in Washington today, but unfortunately because of medical issues, he could not come. You can see certainly, though, what President Bush and his family meant to him.